loves. Hello, hello, hello. Bonjour, comment ça va? Je suis Commandos Aranudu de la Cosa Imperial Monumentos de la Ponte. I am Queen Commandos, the Hoodoo Queen of the Imperial Court of Milner Meadows de la Ponte, owner of Commandos Conjure, the creators and founders of the annual Hoodoo Queen Conjure Fest, the proud owners of Conjure South, ConjureSouth.com, Conjure South Publications, as well as the Conjure South Hoodoo Institute of Traditional African American Conjure, Root Work, and Divination. Bienvenue, so mon cher, mon chéri, étudiant. Welcome to my channel. I am so happy that you all are here this evening. So, this evening we will be doing our November MONEYCAST, okay? Okay, Lafayette, Louisiana. That's where my people from. Bonsoir, mon cher. So, this is your free weekly, not your free, well, we do have to do free weekly Zodiac readings for Cancer, but this is your free monthly MONEYCAST, okay? And we will be looking into our finances, our money, our careers, our professions, what we need to do, what to look out for, and all of those great, wonderful things, okay? So anyways, before we get into this, as always, if this is your first time watching, please hit your notification button so you know whenever I'm on. Make sure that you hit your subscribe button so that you know whenever I'm on, okay? Give this video a thumbs up and leave a sweet, kind comment below. So this is my thing. Right now we have 53 people in here or 51 people in here. I need 51 thumbs up, okay? We have to start operating from this space as a give and a take, a push and a pull. You may say, well, Queen, you're providing for us. Then what could you do to give me? Give me a thumbs up. That's all I'm asking for. It costs you nothing. Speaking about costing and buying things, you all, listen here. I've been in this whole situation of counting my calories, okay? And it's going great. Whenever I count my calories, I can tend to drop weight pretty easily. However, something in my spirit has possessed me. I was like, you know what, for my local clients, I may tell them if they bring me a case of Krispy Kreme regular classic glazed donuts, I may charge readings for donuts. Like, I am craving donuts. It is on some other level. So, so anyways, crazy times here. Y'all think I'm lying though, but I really know that I can't. I just want one case. When I tell you, the last time I had regular Krispy Kreme donut situations, and it just took me one. I had, I think about 3 dozen, there's 3 cases. I think I had 3 dozen, or 3 cases of donuts every week for about 2 months. Okay? And I don't know, I love them, but I love bread as well, which, anyways, there's that. Anyways, I also just gotta let y'all know real quick, like, so everybody know, if you're here, if you haven't friended or followed, subscribed to my artist page, Cotalia, do so. Y'all, guess what? I made a comment on the Instagram about Kelly Rowland. And she replied right back to me. Y'all, when I tell you something, I am the biggest Destiny's Child, Beyonce fan. I won't say the, I know some people consider themselves the biggest because they like purchase everything and they're all of this stuff or whatever. And when I tell you I literally tinkled a little bit, I said, baby, who is this? I was like, mind blown. Because you say stuff and you don't expect for no, and you may tag them here and there, but literally when I tell you, I think I tinkled a little bit when she replied, baby. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a wonderful and blessed evening. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, this is your free monthly money cast. Now, oh yes. The Back to Black cover is on SoundCloud. It is on yes, just a little tinkle. Like 2 or 3 drops. That's it. So anyways, the Back to Black cover is on that page. It is also on SoundCloud and it's free. So go stream it. Follow me on the SoundCloud. Yes, all the clouds and whatnot. So there's that. Also, too, I want to remind you to sign up for this month's community service, which is one out of the 2, maybe 3 largest services that I do a year, because I only do them once a year. This is the Jean Rapide Cérémonie or Cérémonie et Jean Rapide, which is the quick money service. I make this oil once a year, only once a year. So make sure that you go sign up for that if you like. The quick money oil, what I love to do each year is see the amount of blessings people get sign up on the website. The website is conjuresouth.com. Every year, I literally try to see how much money and how many blessings come into people's life. Up to date, I want to say that we hit right at almost $50,000 one year. And then I think the next one under that was about 20 or 30. And that could be depending on the amount of people. Sometimes it's not the amount of people. There is a limited space of those, okay? So there's limited bottles. And the reason why there's limited bottles is because I don't want to set myself up for failure. And tonight, I want to take my time and really give everybody good quality readings. I know normally with the pre-recorded, I'm trying to knock them out under 40 minutes. However, since we're live, I want to make sure that you are getting exactly what you need and the messages are very clear. No, the services are not in person. They are on, you pay online, I do them here, and I mail out the items to you. Okay? So, there's that. I also want to remind you that early bird tickets for the Hoodoo Queen Conjure Fed is out right now. Early bird tickets go off sale at the end of this month. Okay? At the end of this month. The Hoodoo Queen Conjure Fed is a 3-day weekend here in Mobile. And when you come to Mobile, you better get you some dirt. Mobile is so powerful in its Ashe. It is one of the first spaces that our ancestral magic of hoodoo, Obeah, Grigri, Ifa, and Vodun actually stepped onto this land as a port city. A lot of people put a lot of weight in Louisiana and New Orleans, but what a lot of people don't understand and know is Louisiana was a territory of Mobile. Okay? So anyways, so coming to the Hoodoo Queen Conjure Fed is very, very life changing. Everybody that has come leaves away life changed. Even when we did it online this past year due to Corona, the ashe that was felt through virtually was insane. This year we have amazing presenters other than myself. We have Witch Mama out of Atlanta giving us Herbal Alchemy. We have the authors of Mahia, Eric and Alexis, providing us Mahia cleansing, as well as an introduction to how to be a devotee to La Santa Muerta or Muerte. I don't know if it's a T at the end, but I'm getting better with that. Hallelujah. Yes, I am. And then we have Serenity, who is a palera. So she will be bringing us an introduction into palero. A lot of people are like, ooh, voodoo, Marie Laveau, and Ifa, I want to be a Baba, I want to be an Ei, and the Bim Babies, and Oshun. But what a lot of people fail to realize is the people of the Yoruba tribes and the people of the Daomian tribes were not the only two tribes that came over. So when you come across the southeast, like when you find like Grigri is from the Senegambia people. Okay, when you're finding things like Palomayombe, which Serenity will be bringing us, is from the Congolese people, but within the space of the West Indies. So it allows you to be introduced to a whole nother space. And a lot of you that actually carry a lot of Congolese, that brings in, a lot of you that carry Congolese blood, when you do your ancestry DNA or your 23andMe, you probably should be looking more into that space of magic and also to that space of religion, if that religion is for you, because religion isn't for everybody, and religion is not in everyone's blood. Okay, some tribes solely brought their magic and their traditions, which were straight up from they're from divine forces of nature, the elements. So like their gods or their deities are clear connections to lightning or rain and the river, or whatever the situation may have been. So I bring you that. We also have that was Witch Mama, that was Eric and Alexis, that was Serenity, and then we have me. I will be bringing you Hoodoo, Obia, and Green, where I will be teaching you to love conjure. I will be teaching you how to do smoke conjuring. I will also, and people say, what is smoke conjuring? That doesn't make sense. That's because a lot of y'all are out here talking about I'm smudging this, which smudging was a ritualistic tradition of native indigenous people of this land. Smudging was not the act of just burning this herb. It was a ritual. So it's a lot of appropriation going on out here that you don't even know and that you could be doing. But we would smoke things, essentially burning leaves and stuff, divining with, seeing with, utilizing it as a tool to become more transcendent, I guess if that may be the word, to be more in a trance-like state. So many other different things. So you're going to get an introduction into that with me, and spirit working, how to truly work with the spirits of hoodoo, what that really looks like. So all of that is provided and all of that jazz. Early bird tickets, okay? Early bird tickets are on sale. Those links and things are in some of the other videos. I don't have it here because I just went live tonight kind of deal. But go check that out. Last thing before we jump into the readings is right now at conjuresouth.com. Oh, I should have showed you the Witch I'm Speaking pullovers. Get your Witch I'm Speaking pullover. Hold on, my baby. I'm finna grab one. 1 second. See, this is why you pre-record things. Because when you go live, something tried to get in my eyeball. When you go live, if you're unprepared, you're unprepared. Sorry, je suis désolé. 1 second, please. She's back. So anyways, if you are interested in getting your witch, I'm speaking, pull over, my baby. If you're interested in these, you can find these at conjuresouth.com, all right? Conjuresouth.com, which I'm speaking pullovers. And yes, that is a fly in the background. I would say no shade, but it is. So anyways, you can get that. But what I want to remind you is it's free shipping with a minimum purchase. So if you get like this and you do the community service, it's free shipping. If you get this and an oil, probably this and 2 soaps, would be great. Dela, arrête s'il vous plaît, mon cher. No speaking right now. So anyways, you have this that you can get as well. So I just want to just mention that. And we're going to keep free shipping until I get everybody orders out. Now, orders, we're trying, when I say everybody orders out, what I mean is this. There are some orders that are behind. These will be easy to go out because I don't have to go in ritual to make these. And I also don't, yes, we deliver worldwide, my baby, worldwide. I have clients in Malaysia, in all kinds of spaces and whatnot. But anyways, there are some orders that are behind, and I really don't like that. It really makes me upset that we have, things that are behind, and for whatever those reasons may or may not be. So until I get our shipments low, I'm not going to I'm not charging for shipment. So for moving forward. So with the minimum purchase, you can get free shipping using the coupon code free shipping. Using the coupon code free shipping. So my babies, if you are ready, Dela, please don't start this. My puppy, I would love to show. She's not in the space right now where I can let her in here because this light will be gone. This space will be gone. All kinds of situations. We don't want any of that. So, but she's almost to the point where I'll let her roam around in the studio here and all of that jazz. All right. So, I will fight my puppy if I want to. And yes, if you want to know, I fight puppies, I will fight babies, and I fight old people. They say we bleed the same, right? I do not discriminate when it comes down to catching these spiritual hands. Do you hear me? You heard me? Let me learn you something tonight. Just gonna let you know. So, if y'all like this kind of foolishness, this is what Kotai is about. Like, a lot of times I'm very conservative, I'm very straight to the point and all of those things. But when I'm off the throne, y'all listen, I am a full-blown, grown mess. You hear me? That's why I tell my kids that they have, I don't discriminate, I sure don't. Listen, and I mean, I gotta be honest. If you pregnant and your baby kick me, I'm kicking it back. You need to learn early. What comes around, goes around. What goes around, comes around. Weekend Ike and Tina, my baby, listen. So anyways, we're going to do these free weekly Zodiac reading. And I'm going to start with Cancers. All right? You don't need bail money. No bail money. Trust me. Trust me on that. Not saying that I have it to get myself out. I'm just saying that you got to catch me first. Y'all, let me tell y'all one time. when I was, I think I was in the fourth grade, and they started talking about, or like fifth grade, and they started talking about dare and like don't do drugs and parent abuse and all of this stuff. Well, I don't know what, and it was like, call this number if your parents are abusive and da 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 da. Well, I don't know what it is that I wanted. I can't tell you what it is I wanted. And my mama said, she said no or something. And I was like, I think I was talking back to her. And she gave me a whipping. It wasn't that bad. It was just like one little hit, like, shut up, don't talk to me, whatever else. Because that's what you do. Just like mama, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this whole thing not hitting your kids and they got a choice and all of that jazz, that's the reason why we have a lot of the troubles we have right now. Naturally, a mother, a parent, is supposed to be a disciplinarian. This is why a mother, a lioness, or a mother dog will grab their puppies or their kittens or cubs by the neck when they're getting into trouble. Not to hurt them, but to teach them. If you jump over this, listen, Mufasa, you done. Little Simba, you won't get to have a movie, or whatever else. Anyways, my mama went ahead and was like, boom. She was like, don't talk back to me again. I'm gonna just say I was talking back because I have a mouth on me. Boom, don't talk back to me again. I'm like, oh, child abuse. I'm gonna call the services. I think my mama had spent 360 degrees, like, What you say? Répétez s'il vous plaît, cher. What you say? Repeat what you said. I said I'm gonna call, and then I can't recall what happened. But I woke up the next day, and I knew that some time had been missing. Lesson learned. Have the phone in your hand before talking back to your mama. So with them cops, you better have me in your car if you gonna catch me. I'm just saying. I am just saying it is what it is. Moving on. We have to do the Cancer readings because I had a human moment and forgot them yesterday or on Saturday, which a lot of people don't know, but I record these things Saturday morning. I get up 5 a.m. every single day. Sometimes I don't go to bed until 1 a.m. But I get up at 5 a.m. I get my day started. Got to get my face on, all of those things. Saturday, I am literally doing free weekly Zodiac readings, doing my covers, doing classes for the Country South Hoodoo Institute, which some of you may or may not know. If you're truly interested in authentic traditional hoodoo, you want to enroll. My students are, when I tell you they are putting in this work and getting the results, not me doing the work for them. And the thing about it is, it's very simple. Simple, okay? Yes, indeed, Nicole. Nicole's in there. I mean, when I tell you, I'm going to not get emotional and cry, but when I tell you the work they are putting in, when I tell you, like, and I'm not talking about, I am seeing my elders, I'm seeing my great aunts, I'm seeing my great uncles, I'm seeing my grandma, my great grandma, I'm seeing them do that work, and it is beyond moving. And then they go, Queen, I did this tonight, and when I walked outside my door, the blessing was there. Okay? And if some of you all are interested in the Country South Hoodoo Institute, you first need to take the 5 classes. Those are always online. You must take the Candle and Oil Lamp class, Graveyard Workings 101, What is Hoodoo, ancestral altar veneration and connection, and then I do a divination class, and it has been bone reading. And I send everybody their starter bone kits and teach you how to speak to your ancestors through the bones, as well as just regular bone reading. So anyways, there's that. Blah, 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 blah. Getting to the readings now. So again, if you are tuning in, please give this video a thumbs up. If y'all are ready for these readings, let me see hearts come across the screen. You can put a little heart in the comment box and just hit bloop, bloop, just a heart. We want to, you know, all that jazz. So anyways, and we do have students all around the world. They are international, all of those things. We also provide scholarships. Right now, enrollment is closed. We will be reopening enrollment in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. So I'm first going to do the free weekly zodiac reading for Cancers, all right? Because I had a slight human moment, and I am going to read for them first. So really sort of how to figure out what this week is going to look like for you, and then I'm going to go into the financial MONEYCAST. I will be using the Essence of the Queen Oracle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cancers, you get the card of Lagrange. And the Lagrange card tells us that for you this week, this is a week of manifestation. So this is a week where things are shifting, not where things have shifted, where things are shifting. Understand that manifestation, things are manifesting, does not equate to things have manifested. So what you are going to be experiencing this week, my Cancers, is those spaces that you have wanted your blessings to shift and change your life or change a matter or a situation, you are going to be able to see that movement. So you planted that seed. This week, you're going to see that seed break ground. Not reap the fruit, but break the ground, okay? And that's a beautiful thing. That's a very powerful thing. What you have to then understand is this. You have to keep your faith in the space of manifestation, in the space of manifesting, in the space of shifting. You have to keep your faith, because a lot of people get discouraged because you don't see the fruit of your labor. But you won't see the fruit of your labor if you do not acknowledge the plant, the vine. If you don't say, "Oh yes, this vine is growing, so let me water that thing," right? Okay, my I see that it's flourishing. Let me keep nurturing this, because the grass that grows is the ones that is the one that waters. Okay, so water that, nurture that, give to that. That is where that is where you have to put your energy, your effort, and your faith. It is in the knowing of that. You know, so if I walk by a pecan tree, for example, I'm looking for food in my life, and I walk beside a pecan tree today, well, guess what? I don't see the pecans, but the tree is an adult tree. It's a mature tree, so I know they're coming. Let me continue to water this crop, knead this ground, feed the earth, honor the air, all of those things in order to make sure, complete sure, certainly, and absolute, and being absolument surrounding my blessings coming to fruition. Okay, so you have the space of manifesting, and then the space of fruition, things coming into fruition. So just know that, all right? So that is my Cancer's free weekly zodiac reading. And again, I do apologize for missing that this week. I do apologize for that. But you got it today. And that's one thing you all will learn about me. I'm never going to do you wrong on purpose. Like, if I do you wrong, it is because it is a mistake. It is a look over. It is an accident. Like I said, I have human moments. So just know that that is a real thing. But I'm always going to make sure I do what I said I'm going to do. As I tell people, my ancestors' names is on everything that I do. And I would never want to jeopardize the integrity of the Milner Mendoza de la Pound lineage, or Benson Milner Mendoza de la Pound lineage, to be honest. So, now we're going to get into your free monthly money cast for the month of November. What we need to look out for, what we need to do, all of those things. Again, I will just ask each and every one of you, if you are interested in getting a private reading, you can do so by going to conjuresouth.com, and you can get, spell word reading, mediumship reading, whatever situation may be. All of that is at conjuresouth.com. Make sure that you do sign up for the New Moon Community Service, which will be coming up very soon. There are limited spaces for the Eau Jaune Rapide oil. This is a service I only do once a year. Only once a year, and I only make this oil once a year. We don't even sell it in the store. Okay? All right, Asheo. Okay. Cards say they're ready. So when I do the free weekly zodiac reading, y'all, we have 111 viewers right now. Asheo. Everybody type in 111. Reap your blessings, new beginnings for everybody. 111, new creation. We're going to be conceiving new things. We're only going to be accepting, receiving, obtaining, attaining all of those blessings in which we deserve and which we are worthy of having. Asheo. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Hallelujah. In my free weekly zodiac readings or free weekly monthly money cast, I always do Capricorn to Sagittarius. Capricorn to Sagittarius. So, I'm starting with Capricorns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Capricorns. Surrounding the spaces of finances, money, your career, your job, career moves for the month of November, you get La Passion. La Passion. This is the card of the passion, being passionate. This speaks of that space of motivation. So for you surrounding finances, money, career, motives, and all of those things, it's about you being motivated to the effect of recognizing the value of the why. So if there are decisions to be made, know the value of why you are making that decision. Not just the why by itself, but the value to that why. Is that value a diamond or is it a cube of zirconia? Whatever the situation may be, okay? If the value is of a diamond, then you understand that I have to do this work. So what this tells me is whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, when it comes to that space of money and finances, you need to fully understand the value of that. When you understand the value of certain things, this is when you will completely give in or completely invest in that space. Nothing's going to stop you from getting it. So do not, so recognize the value. So when people go, I really need to make more money. Let's just say that's what it is. I need to make more money. And you understand that you have a particular skill set that nobody else has in your area, or maybe you do have the same skill set as someone has, because that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Because you are two different people, you're going to do it differently, which means it's going to be received differently. Because a lot of people don't do stuff because other people doing it. You're missing out on your blessings. Do it. So the thing is, when you recognize the value of going, okay, I need to make more money. Because if I make more money right now, I'm able to buy my house. And I understand if I can buy this house, my family will never have to worry about having shelter again. The value of never having to worry about shelter again outweighs any and everything. So when you recognize the value of that, you will then put in that work. Okay? That's when you put in that work. Someone said that is so true, I get scared. So you scared to receive your blessings is what you're saying. Because what you want, somebody else is and will and probably have already began doing it. So do it. Do it. No matter if it's the same. You can say it the exact same, but people going to hear it different because you're different people. Come from different places. right? That's why you have 800 skincare lines, 800 makeup lines, 300 billion singers and dancers and all of those things. Because it's received differently. You can all have the same training, but it comes differently. All right? Moving on. Aquarius. You get the card of transition. Transition. So transition. This says for you surrounding the space of money, finances, career, profession, that this is a space of moving on, moving forward, taking what you have learned and applying it to what is going on. It is a space of application that you will see your growth. And the space of application is where you will see the wisdom. Okay? It's a space of wisdom. And I will tell y'all this as well. Some people will go, oh my gosh, Queen, I'm not a Capricorn, but that really spoke to me. We are made up of so many zodiac signs. And sometimes you can receive, many times you can receive a message even if it's not your sign. If that message is for you, it's for you. So listen, tune in, take it in, okay? All right? So, and the significance of me counting 8 cards is a family tradition, and it also links to me as the queen of my lineage. So there's that. So anyways, this is a space of applying yourself, applying your knowledge, applying that skill set, and moving forward, not moving back. This card, literally, although it has seeds on it, I could have put a hog on it, to be honest, a pig, a hog. And this is because this is why we eat pork for New Year's. Pigs don't move backwards, they move forward. So hogs, all right, I'm thinking hog snout. My grandma made me drink this tea when I was very young out of a dried hog snout that we killed over the summer. But it's about moving forward. Anyway, so it's about moving forward. It's about completely applying your skill set, your knowledge, your wisdom, and moving forward, not looking back. Okay? So use your skill set to move forward. Don't hold in that skill set and take steps back. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, you get the card of fragile or fragile. Okay? This card is a card that tells us when it surrounds your finances, money, and all of those particular things, that you are, you're doubtful, you're worried, you have anxiety, and you're stressing. Let me make this clear to you. I'm going to give you a solution to this. Okay? I'm going to give you a clear solution to this. You cannot receive the ultimate abundance, the magnitude of your financial freedom and ability with fear. Fear and faith cannot be said in the same sentence. You cannot accept your blessings with fear in your hands because it will poison what it is you're supposed to be receiving. Okay? Number one. Number two, what you have to understand is everything, as long, listen very well for me. Écoutez s'il vous plaît, étudiant. Listen very well for me. If you are truly led by your ancestors, everything that is happening to you is happening for you. So you can move in complete faith, certainement et absolument. You can move in certainty and absoluteness that your ancestors have already taken care of any troubles in your way. So even when your ancestors lead you into a storm, it is to strengthen you, not for you to frighten up and shrivel up and back away from. No. Okay? So it's very important for you to understand that if you are truly led by your ancestors and you truly have complete faith in them, that everything that is happening to you is happening for you. All right? So you have to make sure that you cannot enter this month with that space of anxiety, doubt, and stress. The beautiful thing about faith is knowing that you have succeeded before you have even received it. I like that. You have succeeded before you've received it. So know that in complete, with completion. All right. Moving on, Aries. Aries, you get the card of enemy. Enemy tells us that there is going to be a space of deliberate issues, deliberate problems. Something, someone, some situation, some idea, some circumstance will deliberately get in your way or attempt to get in your way. Queen, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to move into November with that. I don't accept that. I rebuke that in the name of the ancestors and all of those things. Listen, it doesn't matter what you say. What is, is. But the beautiful thing about traditional spirituality is we are given divine signs, warning, and instruction. So this says we need to do protection work on our money. You need to take $21 bills, anoint it with protection oil in the four corners, nail it down to your backyard, and bury it. That is going to keep the money in your house. And the money that's supposed to come in, you're going to take another $21 bill and anoint that in the four corners and the center and bury it in the front yard. And that is going to keep the protection around your money coming in. It's not going to stop your enemy from coming. They coming. But they don't matter. They have no factors on your financial ability. And another very beautiful thing for all of my hoodooism that use the Bible. Psalms 1. Psalms 1. Take $21 bill, place it in the Bible at Psalms 1, and make it very clear that your money is that tree that is planted by the water, and it shall not be moved. Okay? It shall not be moved. It cannot move. They can't make it move. That water can rush right on by the tree, but it will not move. So flow on. Float by. It's that simple. You don't got to go sacrifice a South African goat under a blood new moon. Just do what I say, and you're going to be all right. You ain't got no front yard, backyard. Use a flower pot and potting soil. Period. Or a mat. Taurus. We get Le Maudit. Le Maudit is the card of things being crossed up, things not being the best, things actually being tied up, being restrained. Again, you don't want to hear this. You don't care about it and da-da-da-da-da. I get it. What do? We're not in November yet. This says that we need to be doing some financial cleansings. Okay? We need to be doing some financial cleansings. We need to be cleaning up our money. So, what can you do for that? What can you do to clean up your money? Well, my Conscious Hospital Institute, we're working on cleanses right now. So, y'all have a lot of things that you can do. All right? But what I want you all to do is, first of all, and I'm going to tell you about Le Maudit. Le Maudit, literally, when we talk about spaces being crossed up and tied up with the Le Maudit, with Maudit, this is more of a personal thing, less about, less of obstacles in the way, as it is our own personal decisions, as it is generational bad money management skills, and all of those different things. What we need to do is do an actual cleansing. So what I want you to do, number one, you can take an egg. Take an egg and rub it over your head. 1. 2, the back of your neck. 3, your hands. 4, your pockets. 5, your feet. Head, neck, hands, pocket, feet. Take a raw egg and wipe your head, wipe the back of your neck, wipe your hands down, wipe your pockets, and the bottom of your feet. Take that egg, wrap it up in aluminum foil, Throw it at the crossroads. Don't ask me why. Do it. See, a lot of people get too deep into the why you want to do this, I know the why, but this is one of those situations when grandmama, granddaddy, or aunt said, do it. Don't ask me no questions. What I say, do it. Don't talk back. Do it. So do what I'm telling you to do now. That's going to keep your money in good positions for the month of November. All right? We also want to go ahead and clean and cleanse our house. Why? Because if things are going to become restrained around us and tied up around us, then you need to find a crossroads. There is no exception. That's something that my Conscious House Hoodoo Institute students have learned this week. I don't care if you have to drive 3.5 hours to a crossroads or a river, a graveyard, whatever the situation may be. Find one. Do it. Bottom line. No questions asked. But anyways, but you need to cleanse your house, and you need to clean and cleanse your house. Why? Because when your space is open and free, it allows what doesn't belong to move freely away from you, out from you, gone from you. And what is meant to be will come in easily. So you have to have an open space physically and spiritually. It's not one or the other. It is both. All right? Keep that in mind. Gemini, we get the card of concentration. This tells us the space of focus. All right? All right? Concentration. This tells us, my Geminis, if you see the solution, trust it. Know it. Don't question it. Once you find the solution to your financial freedom for the month of November, that's what you hone in on. No distractions at all. It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter who it is, it doesn't matter why it is. When you see a clear path, take that from November 1st to November 33rd. You say, Queen, there's only 31 days, and it's November 33rd, November 3-3. You keep focused. You keep zero distractions. Okay? It's about you being focused. All right? It is about you being focused. It's about you being clear. It's about not listening. It's not about getting caught up in somebody else's business. It's not about letting somebody else come up in your business. All right? I mean a four-way stop. That could be an actual crossroads. It could be a bridge and a river. It could be a road and a railroad track. 4. All right? So make it very, 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 very clear. No, a 3-way crossroads, a female crossroads. Hell no. Who says that? Where do y'all come up with these things? I know you probably didn't come up with it, but I'm certain that you heard it or read it somewhere. Oh my goodness, I almost swore. I need a moment. All right. Get myself back together. I mean, I hear stuff all the time. All the time. A 3-way stop is a female crossroad? Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, this is why hoodoo is dying. This is the assassination of hoodoo. People bringing in other modalities and methods to a tradition that is That's why I keep telling people, stop creating your hoodoo and your African American conjure and connect to actual hoodoo and African American conjure. That's what you need to do. I'm not talking to you directly, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many people like, well, the way that I do my hoodoo, no, is not your hoodoo. Hoodoo is connect to it and stop creating it. That's somebody who's lazy, who don't want to go find a four-way stop. As I mentioned to the Conscious House Hoodoo Institute people, I had to find a pink salted fish and had to drive 2.5 hours to find it on the west bank of New Orleans to drive back to do particular work. I'm going to find it. And when you do that, it shows the true commitment to the spirits. And that is the reason they will shift your life and bring in what it is you need to. That right there, that thing, that part, okay? So there's that. Let me count these cards. See, that threw me off. Threw me off. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Ain't gonna miss Cancer this time, my baby. Y'all think I be making this shit up. And I cussed. Yes, I just swore. What you get? Lagrange. Again, after me shuffling it, after me doing all of that stuff all over again, what did you get? The same damn card. That part. This is how you know this shit is real. I don't have to make up my Ashe. I don't have to make up the ancestors speaking, my baby. It's clear. The writing's on the wall. That part. If I didn't need this doggone tripod and phone, I would throw it across the room. It's that part. I don't have to explain to you what this means. Go back and watch the beginning of the video, Cancers. You know what you gotta do for the month. I'm just saying. Is that clear? Is that clear? How many times have y'all been watching your YouTube favorites and your Instagram favorites and this happens? I'll wait. We did that. Oh, yes, we did. I'm just saying. See, this is the difference. Like I tell people, we're not the same. We're not the same. And I know that. I don't say that being, arrogant in all of those different situations. But I'm just saying, my dear, we are not the same. Like I tell people, take my crown. Crown don't make me queen. That's my blood, my baby. What you know about that? So there's that. Cancers, I'm not going through that again. I'm not going through all that again. All right, it's about the space of manifestation, manifesting. Okay? It's about that shift. We done been through that. All right? What does this mean is this. When the ancestors, because someone says I'm oblivious, what does this mean? Okay, so I pulled this card first for Cancers because I had to do their free weekly zodiac readings. All right? Once I pulled this, I reshuffled. They got the card again. One, it is confirmation. But two, it shows you the level of spiritual connection between me, these cards, and you. This shows you that the ancestors are in charge. That's why I go back to that space of Le Maudit and the card of enemy. It doesn't matter what you say and how you feel. The enemy is coming. You're going to be restrained in some kind of way. No matter what I say and what I feel, this card comes up again because it's just what it is. And so and the reason why I'm making such a big deal out of it, this isn't unusual for me. This happens a lot for me. I don't always do live readings like this, so, and especially having to redo another one. But the point that I want to make it, because a lot of people do this stuff, but they're not living it. They don't really understand the space of living these ethics, these traditions, these customs, to truly connecting and not creating. Okay? So when I have the ability or have the chance to present to you, to introduce you to experience with you the magnitude, the amazingness, the truth of this, I make a big deal out of it because it is a big deal, so that you know this is real. This is not it's not just something you do because you want to do, and I want to do magic. I want to be magical. I want to be a unicorn, and none of that. No. This is to give us truth. This is to show us truth. These are the ancestors, the spirit guides, the honorable ones coming through and providing you, hey, look, baby, we are definitely here. Okay? There's that. Leo. Leo, you get passé pour tout. Passé pour tout. This says for you financially, money, all of those things, career, your roads are open. Resources are going to flow to you freely, frequently, and abundantly. You will have all the things you want and need as you travel north, south, east, and west. You should have no issues in obtaining, attaining, and retaining what it is you desire and what it is you are worth and deserving of having. Okay? My question to you is, are you ready? Are you ready to receive? Are you ready to obtain? Are you ready for that? Okay? Are you ready? So it's not about, apparently, I think Leo's just got the same card as well. All right? So it's that space of being ready. So your opportunities and those things are coming in. But I tell y'all too, a lot of times with these readings, it's like two cards follow each other the whole time. So they like are back to back all the time. It's interesting how that happens. But yes. So if you listen to the free weekly reading, you already know those blessings are there. They're going to flow into you. All right? They're going to flow into you. But are you ready? Make sure that you are ready to receive. They're there. You got them. They're tangible. You just got to get it. This goes back to, at the beginning of even with cancers. It doesn't matter if somebody else is doing it. Do it. Go get it. It's yours. Your name is on that blessing, not somebody else's. And can't nobody succeed with that blessing but you. So don't waste it. Okay? So we're halfway, or we're a little bit more than halfway through right now. If this is your first time watching, I am Queen Comendos, the Hoodoo Queen of the Imperial Court of Mildred Meadows, La Pound. If you are interested in getting a private reading from me, you can do so at conjuresouth.com. I do not do readings the first week of any month. So I'm doing readings this week. Next week, I do no readings. If you purchase the first week, you don't get your reading. And I don't even take the time to reach out. All the stuff is on the website, but you don't get your reading. Now, sometimes, because again, I don't like that. I will often reschedule later on in the month. but I don't do any readings the first week. Number one. Number two, the community service. All right. Get the community service. It is the Argent Rapide where you receive an Argent Rapide oil. Speaking of oils, which I'm speaking comes with a domination oil we don't even sell. So it actually comes with a free domination oil. I don't have to tell y'all that. It comes with a free domination oil that we don't even sell. And all the oils are the same size. All the oils are the same size. People feel they can do hoodoo however they want to because it has been exploited over almost a century at this point, to be honest, from people really exploiting it through capitalization and monetization in the 40s and 50s and 60s to the resurgence of that and sort of the same group of people in the 90s and exploiting it online. Here we are. Here we are. So there's that. And I love you guys. Let's keep it moving. All right. So Virgo, you get the card of Tortu. This is the turtle. The card of the turtle tells us that you are to be prepared. All right. Be prepared. Preparation. This is that you need to be prepared to receive your blessings. Let me explain something to you all, because a lot of people don't get this and you don't understand it. It's not if the opportunity comes, it is when the opportunity comes. Are you ready? Have you prepared? Have you been working towards? Have you acquired the skill sets you need to efficiently do what it is you need to do? So for you this month, surrounding your finances, career, professions, your blessings, your opportunities are coming. Are you prepared? So so we have to make sure that we are preparing to receive, preparing to make that next step, preparing to make that deal. If you're like, "Oh, Queen, I got this deal with this partner that I want to do," but your stuff ain't together, it ain't together, then you're not going to be able to keep that partner. It even goes to the effect of marriage. A lot of people are like, "Well, I want my husband," but baby, are you a wife? Oh, where my old lady? Are you an old man? Like, you can't be out here asking for things that you have not prepared for, because you're going to get it and won't be able to keep it. And then you in the doggone corner looking like Boo Boo the Fool with your lip poked out. Baby, I'm just saying, my baby, you got to do better. You got to do better, and it's about that preparation. Like, just say, for example, like, I don't know if y'all heard, but like Kelly Rowland responded to me today. Oh my God. And Bad Hair just came out. Just imagine if Kelly Rowland reached out to Cotalia, me, Queen Cotalia, and said, "Oh my goodness, I think what you did today was great and amazing. I would love to meet you. What tracks do you have? What songs do you have? I would love to have you open up for me as a whatever on tour." Cotalia is preparing for that opportunity. She ain't ready today. So I could say, "Oh yes, I'm ready. Oh yes, I'm ready." Jumped on stage and had got half a song recorded. And they're looking for 12. And so just understand that space of preparation is everything. And not just preparation, but also the space of investing. Because you need to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself knowing you've already received what it is that you have put out. Understand you've received a return on your investment. Okay? All right. I just want to go back through the cards again, just so that I'm certain I'm on the right one. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, we get l'automne. L'automne. This is a card of the autumn. This is a card that focuses on natural change, all right? Natural change, the natural shifting of the situation. This is literally telling us in your space of finances, career, profession, that there will be some natural changes that happen. Go with the flow. The trees that win in a hurricane bend with the wind. I'm not saying you're going to go through a hurricane, but what I'm saying is don't fight against the current. Choose the path of least resistance. Go with it. Go with it. So however your money is flowing in November, go with it. Don't fight against it. You can assist it in going in the way that it is going. Candle just went out. You can assist it as you are going, as you are going, but you do not need to resist it. All right. So it's about going with the flow, adding to the acceleration of, and not even really accelerating, because if you go too fast, you will miss key points along the way. So if you just naturally go with how things are going, you are going to flow and ease through November without a doubt. What does that mean? The work is finished? No, it meant my candle went out. The candle is finished. Went no work here. And that is something else too. I don't know if I told my Conjure South Institute students. A lot of people put a lot of these candles on your jars thinking that that's traditional. It's not. Actually, the reason we would even use a jar to do this kind of particular situation is because it's a flat surface and it's easy to take the wax and drip so the candle would sit on top. So we would just have, because we may have not had candle holders, all right? When we need it, so for example, a candle to be worked is with the flame, period. A jar to be worked, because a lot of these things are about the disposal of them, all right? You can have a candle lit, you can have a glass of water, the candle don't have to go on top of the jar. But some of the things you do don't even require your candle and water. You put your situation in a jar and you go leave it out at the river, or you go bury it here or there, whatever the situation may be. I was teaching this in the Conjure South Hoodoo Institute. It has very little to do with your intention, but it's the level of your ashe. So right now, if I were to speak to some of you, boo, you gonna be bald tomorrow? You gonna wake up looking slick as Cynthia from the Rugrats, my baby, because that's the level of my ashe. I don't need a candle to do that. Another great example, Miss Seeley, until you do right by me, she didn't have no nail candle, no nail oil, nothing, my baby. All she said was, until you do right by me with the chicken foot, until you do right by me, everything you touch gonna fail, gonna crumble. Period. That is the level of ashe. I'm trying to learn my cherubim something today. I hope y'all are listening. Libras, go with the flow. That's what I'm teaching my Conjure South Hoodoo Institute students. I'm teaching them to tap into that ashe, that part. Okay? Working with what you got. Scorpios, you get maman. Maman tells us, or tells you, for you this month, you need to truly nurture. First of all, understand the value of your time. Understand the value of your time. So when it comes to your profession, your money, and all of those things, understanding the value of your time. Where are you putting your time? Are you putting your time into spaces that's going to make you money? Are you putting your time into potential money or into factual money? Are you putting your energy into the idea of and the hope of? Or are you putting your time and effort into spaces where you are going to see a return? I could make $1 million. I have the potential to make $1 million, or I can accept this $500,000. Go with the 500,000 and flip that hole just like that. Period. Because potential does not exist. Reality does. Okay? So it's really, really important to understand that. You want to make sure you are putting your energy, your time, your effort in the right place. Understand the value of your time. It is the single most important asset you have in your life with anything. Your money, your mama, your daddy, your husband, your children, your spirituality, your protection, your whatever it is, your health. Your time is the most valuable asset you have on this earth. It is the only one thing that you cannot get back. Okay? And Sagittarius. This is us. We get the card. I knew we were going to get something just off the wall, back crazy, but we get the Queen's Mercy. The card of the Queen's Mercy is a card of death. Interestingly enough, I had a vision last night of death. I told my mom today, I'm going to give it 2 weeks. I hope this don't mean I'm going to have to pay for a funeral. But as the queen of my lineage, that's what, those are part of my responsibilities, and it's just what it is. But it is the card of death. And what this card literally tells us is, it's two spaces. It can be death and it could be suffering. Let me explain. Death would be a clear, definite ending to something. That could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. But I'm going to tell you what it truly is. It is a natural thing. Death is a part of life, not the end of life. So whatever ends for us financially in November, accept it. Let it go, because from death comes life. All right? From death comes life. So we don't need to be, oh my goodness, got to hold on to it. I don't want to lose it. If you don't let it go and let it die, nothing can come from that situation. If you don't let that cycle end, you can't begin your new one. All right? So understand that whatever endings come are supposed to. It is a good thing. It is not a bad thing. Now when we look into this space of suffering, let me explain to you what this is. Suffering is not you going through a difficult, hard time. Suffering is going through a difficult, hard time and not knowing where it's coming from. If you know dishing money out to your people on a regular basis every day for something or something else, if you know that, that is not suffering. That is self-financial mutilation. Okay? That is called financial suicide. That's not suffering. So what you have to identify is this. Whatever this ending is, accept it. If it's really tough and difficult, find the source to the pain, to the problem. Okay? And stop it. And that will be over. Indefinitely. Forever. And immediately. Okay? If your husband is abusing your financial get rid of his ass. You don't see a return on investment that second, but he doesn't have the ability to deplete your well any longer. Okay? It's just that simple. My babies, I gotta remember this. As a Sagittarius, I gotta remember. We have to make sure whatever ends, let it be okay with that. And then, whatever ends, be okay with that. Whatever ends, oh my goodness. Y'all look. This fly is the same fly on the shirt. Look at that. I'll say. What a coinky dink. And then suffering. If there is an issue, identify what that is and put a stop to that. Very simple, very easy. No issues, no problems. Everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Please go subscribe to my artist channel. I will be doing a live over there very soon. I can't do a whole lot of lives just because me as a singer, it exhausts the voice. The voice gets tired and then I can't record and I can't do live situations as well. So, but I will be doing something very, very soon. I'm also releasing a bomb cover this week. So please go subscribe to me on here on YouTube. Follow my Instagram page. I am on the Tick and the Talk and on the Twitter. So make sure you're following Cotalia, sharing. Give me some insight, what you like. I don't care what you don't like. Because I understand everybody's not going to like everything and all things. So I'm okay with that. But many blessings to each and every one of you. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this. Share this video with everybody. Let them see how their money going to turn out this week. This month. And I will... I will see y'all later. Bye. I'll be on to